God day, everyone. And we back. We back again to expose the liar. I'm not going to stop on that. Let's get the liar up out of here. Aren't we having it taken over enough? It's disgusting. I understand why they have taken over this form of communication, because this is tell lie vision. So in this tell lie vision, you have all of these guys running on their line, running on here, leading you straight to the hell's fire. Running on here, making you think that there's not a God. Running on here, making you think that there's not a devil. Running on here, making you think that there's no punishment. That there's this extended amount of time given for sin. You got these liars on here all over this internet, all over these podcasts that won't tell the truth. They make you guys or try to have you guys worship them or celebrate them. What's in their lives. Like I told y'all before, you look up to them, but they look down on you. Stop respecting them. What have they really done for you? What have they really ever done for you? If you go to every community that is within the United States and just deal with the so-called celebrities and the people of status that have made it, if they were to make a collective force, they don't even have to make a collective force. If just them as individuals do their part and gave back to the communities and built in the communities under God that they come from, there would be no crime and poverty within these places. In no community. I come from Harlem, New York. If we just take the people that come, just you don't even have to go to the other boroughs. If you just take, and I'm just not talking about rappers, I'm talking about everyone, including myself. Everybody that is successful, that got a piece of the dream that came from Harlem was to give back and be concerned, there will be nobody and there will be none of this chaos that's going on that's what's in Harlem streets, because we would have had programs that we invested in, different organizations that did things with these young boys after school. And we would have a better reality than our kids running around claiming some fake ass game, killing themselves. Now, that's not what I wanted to talk about today. That don't want to go off on that too much. You already know where I feel about that. You already know where I stand about that. So that's always going to be sort of kind of an introduction. All right. Now, we're getting back to the good stuff. Who lied to you? Have you figured it out yet? Or you still think that you know the truth? Well, if you know the truth, you know Jesus. So how many of you just, laughed at that or didn't know that was the truth? All right. So we talking about these scriptures, right? We talking about these scriptures that some call the Bible. And I'm trying to figure out who lied to you. Because the devil is the liar. So who lied to you and told you that Bible wasn't correct and those scriptures wasn't correct? Who told you that? Again, the devil is the liar. So as we go through this journey and you notice that you have been lied to, know who the liar is. And then know why they lied to you. Let's think, why would the devil lie to you guys? Just really think. Let's get it in your head. Let's chop it up right now. Why would the devil lie to you? The greatest trick of the devil is for you to think that he don't exist. Did you hear me? The greatest trick of the devil is for you to believe that he doesn't exist. But you see what happens? If you don't believe the devil exists, how can you believe God exists? If you don't believe the devil exists, how can you believe God exists? Because according to God's word, he already forewarned you about Satan. So how could you have denial of Satan that God, woe unto man, Satan comes unto the earth with wrath. All right, so as always, who lied to you? So another one of these great lies that's been going on is just King James stuff. And I'm here to bust some bubbles, get some people upset, ruffle some feathers. King James was a so-called black man. Did you hear me? King James was a so-called black man, an Israelite. Oh, Bigger, this guy Bigger just going too far. Where do you get this stuff, Bigger? We all know King James was a white rapist, evil murderer. Where do you get he was a black Israelite, Bigger? You're going too far. Have I? Or have you just been lied to? Why do you even have the Bible translated to English? Do you even know why? He was a black Israelite, and he wanted you. He wanted you to be able to read the Bible in the language that we have been conquered in, that he would know later that we would not know our original language or the language of the Bible. You could study all of that. Now, let's get to the nitty gritty though. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Some things that, again, I'm here to make this intriguing. I'm here to make this catchy, only for you to go do your own due diligence and see that you have been lied to. So, let's deal with some of this stuff. So, Now, King James. These are some of the things that you want to look up when looking up that information and studying it. I mean, they really have it. They already have books. His name was Stuart. James itself is Jacob. Look it up. James itself means Jacob. They had the Moorish sign. You didn't know that? What would he be doing with the Moorish sign that was a Moorish sign of black nobility? Look it up. The Moorish Crescent. Look it up. More. Did you know that he had a son? Oh, you didn't know that? You didn't know about King Charles? Oh, you didn't know King Charles was his son? Oh. For those of you that have traveled, you don't even have to travel. You have seen this depiction. You ever see the pub, the little black boy, the little chubby black boy with the curls and the thick curls in his hair, jet black, obviously, big wide nose, obviously a black little boy. Y'all have seen that, right? You've seen it, right? You never ask yourself what that is? They have it a lot when you go out of, the United States. You see it a lot. You know what I'm saying? In different, especially in Europe. It's all over Europe. The black pub. Look it up. Who's the black pub? Oh, King Charles? Well, wait a second. King Charles is King James' son. So how is the black pub King Charles? Did you just get it? Did you just hear me? Or you don't believe me? Biggest lying. Go look it up. Go study it. The black pub is King Charles. King Charles is the son of King James. Now, go further and look up King Charles II. Look it up. Charles II, that would be the grandson of King James. Clearly a black man. All of this stuff you can study. Who lied to you? And why did they lie to you? That's what you have to start to put together. Why did they tell you these lies? For what reason? They told you that, King James wrote a book called Demonology. He was a bad person. He did things. Did you even read the book? Do you even know what that book is about? You've been lied to. The book is warning against demons and spiritual warfare. He's giving you the recipe on how to fight it. But they told you he was a white man, a rapist, and all of this other stuff, and and all this stuff. Think about this. When have they exposed themselves like that? Think about it. We've had George Washington was a rapist and all of the things they say that he was. But they don't tell you that. Hell, we got current dudes that we obviously see ain't been correct at all. They hide everything about these people in those statues. So this guy here, they just, that is supposedly the person who authorized the translation of the United States top religion that they have taken in. They exposed him, but not the Pope. Who lied to you? And why did they lie to you? You see, this has been going, identities have been being stolen from the beginning of time. You know what I'm saying? Identities have been being stolen and people have been masquerading as something that they're not for a long time. And we have been told these lies, but for what reason? Why was we told King James was this white rapist? Why wasn't you given the information that he was probably one of the last black kings in England? Why wasn't you given the information of what Stuart means? Why wasn't you given the information about his mother? Why wasn't you given the information about Swazi? What do Swazi really mean? My focus is, as always, expose the liar, reveal the truth, which is Jesus. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what's to come as far as time-wise. But I know what's to come as far as the destruction of this world, of this sinful world, and the powers that be. It is no getting around that. It's prophecy. It's prophecy, and we live in the face of our own destruction as humans. Can't you get that? We live in the face of destructions as humans from the time we're born. I'm trying to get y'all, I'm trying to start y'all out to have understanding of things that they don't want y'all to have understanding of. They don't want y'all to really understand you're gonna die. I know that probably moves a lot of people's stomach wrong, how much I say it to you. I don't want it to be a reality. I wanna live forever. But I already understand in order for me to live forever and to have everlasting life, I must conquer death. There is no conquering death for the flesh. But within the Lord, all things is possible. And he has conquered death for us. And if we can overcome sin and be victorious, he says, for he that overcome, I give you the presence to sit with me in my seat as I sit in my Father's seat. That's so powerful right there. That's so powerful. But I don't want to go too far with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Some of you will understand what he meant by that. Some of you, we got to go through step by step. But just know, the devil is a liar. Jesus says, I am the truth, the way, and the life. Go look up that stuff on King James I told you guys. Remember, James means Jacob. Look up Stewart. Look up the line of Stewarts. Look up King Charles. Look up Charles II. One is his son, one is his grandson. Clearly black men. One of them you see all the time. The pub, look up the black pub. And you look up who is the black pub. Who is it supposed to be art of? King Charles. King James' son. Oh, let me not forget. The night is soon ending. The sun shall rise.